Live from Snack Report World Snack Quarters, it's the Snack Report with Liam Gray.
Good evening. Welcome to Snack and Shack. My name is Liam Gray. Tonight we're going to talk about a snack, and we're going to talk about a house. And that's what we're going to do. Last week we had a special guest, Kataro, who did our closing segment. And we noted that he is a snack reporter as well as a chicken nugget fan. He loves chicken nuggets, and really, who doesn't? This ignited a storm of controversy amongst our viewership community, people like you, as to whether or not chicken nuggets are, in fact, a snack. Our feelings here at Snack and Shack that as long as it's a small amount of chicken nuggets, a 4-pack, a 4 for $1 kind of scenario, you don't have them as a full meal, you don't necessarily have fries, you just get 4 chicken nuggets in a little thing, it's a snack. Now, if you have 6, or if you have 10 or 12 or a 36-pack, 84, 144, 288, whatever you might have, that's an entree. And in that case, it would definitely be out of the snack realm. But just because something can be an entree, it doesn't mean that it can't also be a snack. You can really do both. A lot of it matters on volume of food being consumed, and more importantly, intent. What are you looking to accomplish? Are you just looking to have a quick little satiate your hunger on the go, or are you looking to sit down and have a dinner with your family? It's two different things, and they're both equal. And I think we should be treating everything as equals, which is why this evening, our snack, we're going to bust open some borders here. Our snack is a cheeseburger. You might be saying to yourself, Liam, cheeseburger certainly is an entree, but let's talk about a sad McDonald's cheeseburger. It appears that it's been smashed somehow. It's been thrown in a bag. It's a little soggy. It's, it's something special. Now, a McDonald's cheeseburger, you might not know this, a McDonald's cheeseburger is a single 1.6 ounce patty. So there are 10 McDonald's burgers in a pound of beef. A Big Mac, not actually all that big, is just 2 of these 1.6 ounce patties. So it's really not a lot of food. I think we can all agree that the regular McDonald's cheeseburger is also shockingly sweet and not entirely unlike a candy bar. It tastes of nostalgia and corn syrup. It's got a pickle for a little zip, overwhelming flavors of ketchup, really heavy-duty ketchup. There's mustard on there, you can barely taste it. There's onions that give you a crunch, and really you can barely taste them. It's just sugar and meat and cheese, and honestly, an ideal snack on the run. So I feel that the McDonald's cheeseburger is a delicious on-the-go snack. It gives you the familiarity of childhood. It brings you back to simpler times when you could exist exclusively on corn syrup and low-quality beef. And they're not to be compared to a real cheeseburger, but they're delightful in their own right. So there we go, McDonald's cheeseburger. I give it a thumbs up as a snack. So we are now headed to 48th place in Tulsa, Oklahoma. As you all know, things are okay in moderation. All kinds of things you can have in moderation. The McDonald's cheeseburgers that we just discussed, perfectly fine in moderation. You don't eat them every day, you don't eat 100 of them, but occasionally you have a McDonald's cheeseburger. It's delicious. You get your corn syrup allocation for the day, and a taste of nostalgia, a taste of childhood. You wolf it down, it's awesome, away you go. Later on, you have a fucking salad. But, for lunch, you might have a cheeseburger. Great. Also, things that you can enjoy in moderation would be architectural styles. Let's talk about Mansard roofs. Where we typically see them in the United States, 1850s, Second Empire houses, a lot of them in New England. You'd see maybe 2 or 3 regular stories, and then the top story would be a mansard. Later on, in the early 1900s, you saw them in New York City with some sort of like, I guess at the time they were high-rises, but now would be, smaller buildings, 10, 15 stories, that sort of thing. Mansard roofs. They look regal, they look dignified, they definitely have a good amount of massing to them, so they kind of look very stately on top of a building, like a crown. Now in the 70s, people were like, wow, geez, we love these mansard roofs. Fuck it, let's just build a mansard roof. Let's take a fucking roof and run it right to the fucking ground. Fuck it, we'll just have a roof. That's what happened. Here at our house in Tulsa, Oklahoma, we have an extraordinary example of this. As you may have also noticed, 1970s, McDonald's, Burger King, Burger Chef, Mansard roofs. Very popular. You'd have a single-story building, Mansard roof. It gives you a sort of architectural sense of place. So you know that, hey, this is a fucking hamburger stand. It's got this stupid fucking roof. Awesome. This house looks like you have a McDonald's and you just stole the first story of the McDonald's and you just laid it right down on the fucking ground. 3,000 square feet, 4 beds, 3 baths. The listing says it was built in 1966. The look of this house from the outside, to me, says mid-70s, maybe early. I'm going to say it says 1973. So the weird thing there is either this is a very forward-thinking person, or this house got a crazy remodel like 10 years after it was built. I don't know. But looking at the house itself, now the listing describes it as a mid-century modern, and inside it kind of is. But on the outside, we have our Mansard roof, right to the fucking ground with these stupid fucking tiles. All right, looking from the road, it looks like a fucking shanty. I don't know. We've got this, breezeway to park our car in. To the right, looks like we have some storage. Okay, perfectly functional. Our entryway looks like a bus terminal. It looks like a bus terminal. It looks like a bus stop outside of a shopping mall. So we've got these kind of domed, like barrel-shaped plexiglass skylights or what have you. It looks like maybe we have a copper gutter, which is kind of weird. The rest of our structure has this sort of post and beam look of like a early 1980s government building. And it just from the street looks horrible. But inside, look at this. Look at this beautiful wood ceiling. We've got skylights. I love these like black matte tiles. They're gorgeous. Huge open space. So this was recently remodeled, but whoever did it, really did a nice job. Like it fits with the rest of the interior style. The outside of the house looks fucking horrible, as it always has. But the inside, they did a nice job, and it has this kind of, mid-century, slightly 70s, but also contemporary look about it. It's super functional. I love this kind of sunken living room here. You've got your beautiful dining room table with a nice skylight over it. The entire front of the house is that fucking roof, so there's no natural sunlight, but we've got some skylights. Awesome, great. These rustic doors, I think, suck, and I don't think they fit the rest of the house, but, hey, there they are. They've got a fucking cello, if you want that, or maybe it's a stand-up bass. Maybe you're in a rockabilly band, and this is your stand-up bass, and you're king of the joint. Maybe that's right there. So you got that going for you. Kitchen, small but super functional. You get these hanging cabinets up top, which I don't like because they get in your sight lines, but they're glass on both sides, so they at least kind of work. They kind of minimize that. Ping pong table. Everybody wants some ping pong. A lot of nice built-ins, beautiful bookshelves. And I actually, as much as the Mansard roof sucks, and oh boy, look at this. Beautiful wall of windows. That's awesome. You get these planters, and you've got this recessed lighting, and you've got this kind of slanted wood that's the inside of the roof, and I think looks really nice. And again, more skylights. It really totally comes together on the inside. The inside of this house is gorgeous. I love this space. Over here, you know that there was a fucking awesome pre-way, standalone 60s fireplace here, and somebody took it out and put this fucking 80s monstrosity in. So that's a bummer. Rip that shit out. If you can afford this house, you can afford a nice pre-way fireplace and throw that guy in there and it'd be fucking great. But stylish, nice, clean, sleek, modern, beautiful, love it. Skylights, awesome. Kitchen, beautiful, small but beautiful. We got the wet bar next to the dining room. We've got a little wine chiller there. We've got that herringbone pattern in the tile work. I'm curious if these cabinets up above the washer and dryer are original or if they were added afterwards, but they're kind of fun and they give you a little bit of pattern. Bedroom, what the fuck is going on in the ceiling? What's this big square? Like we took a big, this? It looks like one of these rubber mats you put down in a kitchen so that your feet don't get sore. And you glued it to the fucking ceiling. And there you have it. That's what everybody wants. I like these windows right out to the patio. I love this bathroom. You've got a private pooping area hidden right here behind the shelves, which is very nice. And then you've got this open shower that just kind of walks in. Like it's just one space. There's no curb or anything. I think this is gorgeous. I love this little stained glass window. I love this window down here by your shampoo that opens. This kind of frosted glass, I'm sure looks lovely when it's sunny out. This is really, really cool. I love it. Again with the herringbone pattern, but in a slightly different color. Not a huge fan, but it works here. It works nice enough. You've got this kind of brushed brass that's so popular right now. Contemporary, clean, but again, none of it clashes with the original style of the house. So nicely done. Look, we've got all the furniture we're supposed to have, and we have a hip modern house. Of course we have an Eames chair. Who wouldn't? More of those stupid fucking doors. Fuck those doors. I don't like them. Fuck that. Get that out of here. Get that and the goddamn roof out of here. Bedroom, smaller. You get the kids' room, smaller. This fucking barn door. So much time and effort has been put into this house, like both when it was originally constructed and in this remodel. Like you could just tell that, you know, they had a designer come in and everything was done just so, and it was really intentional and beautiful. And then they put this fucking door from Lowe's in here that is in every goddamn shiplap Joanna Gaines ship box all across the country. These goddamn off-the-shelf sliding barn doors. Fuck them. Get them out of there. It has no place in this home. No more than the Mansard Roof does. We got a bathroom from IKEA, I guess. Okay, that's fine. You got a really nice kidney-shaped swimming pool, which I love. I love the seat. I like this wall that just kind of gives you some privacy. I'm a big fan of this wall. You get this roof line here in the back, which despite these big walls of glass, reminds you that you still live in a fucking Burger King, so enjoy that. I love all this hardscaping. I love the hot tub. You got a lot of patio area. I love there's not a lot of grass to mow up around here. Everything's like really simplistic. There's not even a lot of plantings, which I'm lazy, so I'm totally into. I like this viewpoint. Very nice, very nice. You've got a fucking tennis court because you're a rich asshole with a tennis court. I'd like park a camper out here and annoy my neighbors, or like some used cars. I would take down this net. Everybody'd be really annoyed with whatever I do with that. And that's it. So Tulsa, Oklahoma, 48th place. You can live in a Burger King because who doesn't want to live in a fucking Burger King? And everybody will think you bought a dump, and then they'll come inside and be like, oh, it's really nice in here. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect all this space. Oh, that's what they'll say. That's what they'll say when they come see your new house in Tulsa. And that's it. We're going to see you next week. And keep snacking, America.
That's when we had break, ate a tasty snack, and then reviewed a house on Zillow. It was caramel, but the house had carpeting and a nice sized backyard.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to subscribe to keep up to date on all of our delicious snack news.